Okay. So yeah, it's fine for you to keep your, your video off. No worries on that. That's good. Because we're
Okay,
gonna,
I get confused. I was like at here at 5 o'clock, then I saw it's 5:30. So
yeah, I'm still, working on the whole timing thing. I do realize like it's good to be consistent, at least to some extent. So the week when we come back from Octavia and I being in Romania, we're going to have Monday through Thursday, so 4 days, and it will be at the same time. So, hopefully there'll be less confusion and we can do some good stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm really, really glad to see you guys here. I want to get to kind of cover some basics today, like some meat and potatoes stuff about staying comfortably in the seated posture. Um, and in this meditation, in this style, right now where we're kind of receiving the energy, we're going into ourselves, then it's good to, be relaxed. Like lying down is good, being on a comfy chair is good. But part of having a well-rounded practice is also kind of having a focused meditation part of it. And ideally being able to maintain a position. Ideally being able to maintain a straight back posture. So, do any of you guys have any discomfort in your back when if you were to try to meditate in a straight back posture for a considerable amount of time, would back tension be an issue for either of you?
No. Is it only two of us on?
Yeah, yeah, right now it's just two of us. And yeah, I'm looking to get more people in these sessions. I feel like we can you know, system wise, energy wise, we can accommodate a lot more people. So yeah, definitely we're trying to do that, but we're building up right now. The more we can get, the better. But now we are at two, so it gives us, some time to be interactive and get into things a little bit.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mhm. So is the back stuff you're good with, or do you have kind of, back tension stuff, back tension issues?
I'm good.
Okay.
Um, yeah, sometimes it all depends on where my brain is. Like
Hmm.
sometimes it's really bouncy, so I have a ball that I sit on.
Okay.
Um, so like usually in the beginning, if I'm just really energetic, I'll sit on the ball for a while and bounce, and then when I get into it, I'll chill out and then move to a different chair.
Okay. Okay. All right, cool. So then we will do one of my favorite energy positions. Um, and this one this one works on energy movement, particularly in the forearms and in the fingers. And depending on how the energy in your body is right now, you may or may not feel this. And I'm interested after we, do this for a few minutes, what you guys feel. And throughout this process, we'll be building energy, we'll be activating other energy systems, and this will only build and increase in time to the point where you'll be able to feel, a lot of energy, a lot of tingling, um, in the fingertips, like then moving down into your hands, coming up through your forearms, and it will eventually start coming in through the head as well. Um, as Octavia pointed out, we're not so much generating as we're moving the energy.
Mm.
So you have energy movement from other parts of your body, and as we do this, it'll be moving out and gathering, moving out in the fingertips. So the energy we're going to be working with, it's known as the Udana energy in an Indian context. It's energy that's at the extremities. The position we're going to use is a hands raised position. And again, over time, this will start kind of more and more opening energy channels, particularly in the hands. So,
I want to ask something because
sure.
sometimes I feel like I couldn't really make the difference that it's anxiety or it's something like energy, like in a positive way. So it's like this uncomfortable feeling and something is really comforting and it's really similar feeling.
Okay. So something uncomfortable and something comforting feel similar at the same time.
Yes, like it's a mix of them. It's maybe that's like a block, for example, in my heart chakra, but still, yeah, it's like a mix of these feelings.
Hmm.
So I couldn't really make the difference. It's a block or it's actually healing energy.
Yeah, I can feel it and I can kind of see what you mean.
Yeah, I
Um,
hope my question was clear. So,
yeah, no, I almost feel it as like warm a little bit. And right, it's like it's some movement in the chest. It's probably things clearing out.
mm,
What I
yeah,
think.
so maybe the blocks are clearing, so that's why it's a bit not comfortable, but then it gets better.
Yeah, I think you're in a clearing process, and over the next couple months, there'll be like a lot of work, movement, and flow in
Mhm.
this area.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Okay, so this exercise and in these sessions, I'm doing kind of some intellectual frameworks. So last time I did some work on kind of deconstructing thoughts, and other times we're doing something that's a little bit a little bit more activating, some physical work. So this is one of those. Um, and this is one of my favorite positions to kind of work with energy and get it moving. So I'm also psyched to do this. So let me show you the position over here. And it's pretty simple. So we are standing. If for whatever reason you can't stand, it works seated, but not quite as well as when you're doing it standing. And then we're going to go up um, with our hands raised. And we want them going up, so we don't want them kind of going forward at like a 45-degree angle. We want them kind of on that vertical axis. They don't have to be like this. They can be like this, but they can also be a little bit out. So some of that, the exact position depends on your comfort. And I've noticed, you may notice that if you're trying to hold a particular position, you could wind up getting some stiffness in the shoulder. So to give us more time, because ideally we want 7 minutes in this position. And if it's like so uncomfortable and then we kind of just give up the whole posture because we can't maintain it like exactly as it was, it's better to move around a little bit and still basically keep the hands raised. So you can rotate the hands from facing forward, they could face like that. You could be, more towards the ears, or you could switch to being a little bit more out. So I find if you rotate the hands a little bit and maybe switch from something that's more where the palms facing the ears to something where it's more facing the palms forward, like that can give you like a little more comfort. It can lengthen your time in the position. If it does get so kind of uncomfortable that you have to go down for a second, that's okay. If it does get uncomfortable that you kind of have to rest here for a second, that's also okay. You could even like prop your arms up if you have like a chair over here, like you could even prop it. But like ideally you want to maintain like this. And yeah, like do what you're comfortable with. Don't overstrain. If you could, only do it for a minute or whatnot, that's also fine. So we will go ahead and do this for 5 minutes. And then I'll be curious to see, how you guys experience it and what you feel. So let's give it a shot here. All right. So get our little music going here. Share that. Okay. And we'll do this for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So
That was 5 minutes.
it was about 5 minutes. Yeah, probably maybe a little bit less. But yeah, how are folks feeling?
Oh, well, there's some burning in my shoulders. It's
Okay.
not, my arms are not used to being up like that, but it was good. It was interesting to feel the energy
All
flowing
right.
from different sections.
How would you describe it? Where did you feel it flowing?
Um, Mostly my heart chakra
Okay.
was flowing. Um, yeah.
All right.
It kind of like went through all of them, but it was mostly focused there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, cool. Um, Eniko, did you get the chance to do some hand raising?
Yeah, it was really great. Thank you. I felt similar, like opening the heart chakra and the chest. So it was like opening up to new energy to come in. I really liked it.
Okay. All right, good. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, I think this one we'll come back to it in later sessions. It's a very interesting exercise, and probably if we do more work on kind of other energies first, then we'll start to feel more in the extremities too. Um, which is kind of what I was expecting, and but I was curious um to see what people felt. All
Yeah,
right.
I want to share my experience with this because I was never the person who could sit down and meditate. So I feel I need some movement to because it helps me to involve my body to the breathing technique or something like this. Because if
Yeah.
I just sit in a meditation pose, it's too passive for me. I don't know. I need something more active to do to calm my mind, but maybe it's just me.
Okay. Oh, so all right. So it works to have something physical happening first.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
Good. And did you feel this sort of fell into that category?
How do you mean?
Oh, did it help kind of calm things down a bit?
Yeah, it helped me to calm my mind a bit, to not have this really this monkey mind
Okay.
to calm it down. Yeah.
All right, cool. So we'll be trying different things. I mean, part of my philosophy is that, it is good to have some core practices, but it's also good to try different things. And have and get different guidance to kind of change the practice up at different times and experiment a little bit. So by, looking at these, various techniques and postures, it gives us more in our arsenal. And then, when we need a practice either to open something in particular up, and then maybe we take a practice like this and we do focus it for a while, or um, if we
Do you
need
know
something to jumpstart our meditation, maybe it's something we pull out of our toolkit once in a while.
do you know this tapping technique like this EFT? This is one of my favorites.
I like the EFT. I like the
It's
EFT a lot.
like working, yeah, with the body, and you can actually like rewrite your belief system. So I think it's really creative.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. It's super cool. And it's something I looked at more recently, and I did like it a lot. Um, and so exactly. Yeah, I like kind of being open to different things, trying them, and finding the right stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, EFT is definitely it's in the air right now. A lot of people are benefiting from it. I had a session just before this call, and we were also like talking about EFT, and they were even a practitioner like teaching EFT, and we had that conversation too. So definitely in the air now. Okay, so let's switch gears to our meditation portion of this meeting. We will go for 50 minutes and we'll do some meditation. So we'll start in, about 1 minute. I'm gonna get a quick sip of water, and you guys can also get comfortable however you want to, to be comfortable and relaxed. Just be open, be in a state of, acceptance to the, to energies, to help, being ready to, release, and then just be with your body, be with whatever sensations that that you feel. If there are mild sensations, pay attention to them, be with them, and be open to whatever experience may be happening. So we will start in just a second. I'll put on the music.
I would have an idea. I just want to share.
Sure.
Yeah,
Good.
so my idea would be to maybe do like a meditation with more people, maybe
Mhm.
from this group, and do like some small portion like sessions. I mean, like you put a timer for 2 minutes and you just focus on, for example, to your heart or to your breathing, and everyone is like you feel everyone's heart chakra. So it's like a good like practice together. You don't need to do it alone, and we can also involve our like body to feel that okay, we are in this together, and also to with this time you don't need to focus for example for 20 minutes. So it's like we try to help each other in this way. Maybe it sounds a bit stupid, but I
Okay.
was thinking about this.
No, let's do that. And then okay, so
I
we'll
just
do
know
it.
this because I have ADHD. So for me, for example, for 20 minutes to focus, it's super hard. So this technique helped me a lot to put the timer for just minutes, and then I will be able to focus on a longer time.
Okay, totally. Yeah, I want to explore doing different things, um and you have a lot of good ideas. And when we had our session, it was very different because in every other session, it was like we were totally quiet for 40 minutes, 50 minutes, an hour, whatever it was. No back and forth, or maybe I said
Yeah.
one thing. If I felt like they weren't opening up, I was like, putting in a little bit. But with you, like we did have a back and forth. You're the only one that we had that kind of session with, and it did work and it was very interesting. So I'm all about it. Let's try that. So why don't we do for 5 minutes, we'll focus on the heart, and then
Mhm.
we'll see where
Yeah.
we are after that and what we do next.
It was
Um,
just an idea that maybe for someone who is a beginner, it would be like a good help. Or if someone tells like, oh, I couldn't meditate, or I am not good at meditation. I think people think that you need to sit for 2 hours and couldn't move or shouldn't move, and it's a bit like in a strict school, or I don't know. So
mhm. Yeah, one of my teachers actually does this differently, and it's probably more like what you're talking about because she was a counselor before, so it's sort
mhm.
of like she has this talking part that's sort of like counseling, and then there's like the release part as well. So it is possible there are ways of doing that, and I'm glad we're exploring it. So yeah, so let's do that. So I'm gonna and it's a perfect time to do it too, because there's a couple of us here, and it's not like there's a bunch of people here, and then we gotta, do it in that
Right.
way. So that's perfect. So um I'm just gonna get a glass of water. I'm also gonna see if I can grab a stone to like represent the heart chakra, and maybe that'll increase our focus a little bit. So I'll be back in a minute.
Wonderful.
Hi, Joanna. Where are you from? Do you hear me?
Hi. I didn't hear what you said. I was just running to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be right
Because then
back.
it's like we are so hiding. He's in the front, and we are just not showing our faces.
Okay, so what were you saying? You have your camera on?
No, I was asking where are you from, and I said that poor, poor him because we are hiding in the background.
Mm-hmm. I know.
That's
Felt a little bad. I'm like, I should turn it on so he doesn't feel so alone. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of shy. So, I'm
Are
from
you from Germany or you are from Europe? No.
no, I'm from the States.
Oh, nice.
Where
Yeah,
about?
in Virginia.
Mm.
Very nice. Okay, I've been down there quite a bit. I used to work at Capital One, so I was in Richmond sometimes there, and I also have cousins in the Williamsburg area, so definitely spent some time around Virginia.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just getting acquainted with this part. It's not too far from Stoughton. I think that's how you say it.
Okay, I haven't been there, so I'm not sure exactly where it is.
Mm. Yeah,
I
it's
just
nice.
wanted to go to Canada always because Canada is the best. It's not the States, but it's really close to the States.
What you say? I didn't hear.
I really wanted to go to Canada when I was a
Oh.
child because I think it's a beautiful country.
Yeah. Where are you at?
I'm in Hungary,
Hungary.
so it's not really close to US, and maybe
No.
once I will go there
Yeah, sure. You set your mind to
and find a rich husband there or something.
it.
And how is about the situation there, the people and the political stuff?
Yeah, maybe Toronto. Let's see. All right. So
Okay.
let's give this a shot. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna focus on the heart chakra, and yeah, let's see. So how are you guys feeling in the heart chakra?
Energetic.
Yeah.
I feel something like a white light is coming into my heart and it's like melting away, like cleaning everything what is not shouldn't be there.
Is anybody feeling anything a little bit below the heart, kind of in the rib cage to slightly the left part of the lower rib cage?
Yeah, I feel that it's really nice.
Okay. Hmm. Yeah, so we reached our mark. I'm feeling us start to go almost back into the center of the heart after being in that kind of upper left rib cage. So let's stay here for a moment. How are you guys feeling?
I felt some anger and disappointment came up,
Mhm.
some rejection, or it's more like towards myself that I have resentment for change or something like this.
Yeah. And Joanna, how about you?
I'm good, floaty. Just trying to feel into what I'm seeing. I saw the white light before she mentioned it. And now just trying to refocus on me. I was in my ribcage for a while and in my heart now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so let's take another 5 minutes or so in the heart. Yeah, and I'm feeling, yeah, pretty much right in the center of the heart right now.
How are you guys feeling?
It's for me, it's like a calming, like a kind of a God energy.
Yeah, I still feel the chest even moving a little bit to the center left of the chest. Yeah, I just feel like kind of like the energy coming in like wants to move around, like it wants to clear stuff. It's having me like move my hands around like in a circle as if it's trying to, brush something off or so. Joanna, how are you doing? Where are you at?
I'm better, thank you. That was
Okay.
good.
How are you feeling? What are you feeling?
Calmer after the brushing.
Okay. Does anybody feel any change now in what they're feeling?
I feel some softness, some release.
Okay.
I feel that energy like moving up to my third eye.
Okay. Yeah, I was just feeling my hands heat up, like particularly my right hand, like in the center of the palm, and I move that to the to the higher chakra area at the third eye. How about the crown?
Mhm. On the edge.
Okay. I'm focusing on the crown now. Okay, folks. So in your own time, you can slowly start to open your eyes. And Joanna, are you the same Joanna that we messaged on Messenger earlier today, or is that a different Joanna?
Yeah, I sent you a message earlier.
Excellent. All right, perfect. So you're helping out with some of that moderation in the group, which is very much appreciated. Okay. All right, good. All right. So how did things finish off for you guys? And Nico, how are you doing?
I don't know what should I say. It was good, thank you.
Okay. All right, good. So we will wrap here. We'll call it a night. I'm wishing you both a very Merry Christmas, and I'll look forward to, to being in touch soon. It's going to be an exciting year. I'm really pushing to, get out there as much as possible. So yeah, to the largest extent, we can bring people into the group, share it. The bigger the group is, the more exciting it is. And we can pull more and different energies um, into it and magnify the energy. So I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I look forward to seeing more of you guys very soon.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, good night.